guys, welcome to my channel. My name is Susie and this is I Run Things. And today we are going to talk about this headphones right here. But the way we're going to talk about them is comparing them to the Shokz. So I was sent these headphones, these other ones too, 2 years ago. I just never got around to doing a review for them. Both headphones were sent to me with no expectations. The companies who market both headphones, I basically didn't promise anything in return for them sending headphones. However, lately I've seen there's been a lot of reviews of these headphones on Paul DeVillo's channel. I'll put it up here. Also on Heather, Running Geek Girl's channel here. And I've seen a few other YouTubers that are friends of mine too, just doing reviews of these particular headphones. I figured just to add something to the mix and do something a little bit different, I will compare these ones, which are the Soundpeats Lite, to the aftershokz or Shokz. So that's what we're gonna do. Well, there's a lot of different ways to do a review of a product, and really what matters to me the most as a consumer is the user experience. I don't care so much about all these specs, like how much do they weigh or the frequency or anything like that. I think all that's great if you are into those sort of things, if you know what the specs should look like. But if you tell me 50 amps, I really don't know what 50 amps means because I don't work in that field. I know if the headphones are comfortable or if the headphones produce clear sound. I know about all of that as a user, but I don't really know how the specs correlate to how I feel about that particular product. So first thing we're going to do is we're going to compare these two in terms of how comfortable they are, how comfortable they feel on your head. The winner in this category would be the Shokz. The Shokz are super light, very, very malleable. So when you put them on you, they feel like your second skin, to be honest with you. They feel really nice. It's like you're not wearing them. These particular ones are red, but if they were black, you really could not tell that I'm wearing them, especially with long hair. I have had instances in which I've gone, after a run, I've gone to take a shower and forgot I was wearing them, or going to bed and forgot that I was wearing them. Or my husband saw me walking around with my Shokz and telling me, are you listening to anything? Can I talk to you? Because he thought I was just listening to something and I completely have forgotten I was wearing my Shokz. The Shokz win in this category, in my opinion. The Soundpeats Runfree Lite are a lot bigger. And if we compare them, both of them, you will clearly see that the Soundpeats are bigger than the Shokz, and comparatively, the Shokz just have a smaller profile. That's just the way they are designed. And in my opinion, they're more comfortable to wear. Especially if you're a woman, if you wear a ponytail, they're just gonna feel less cumbersome to wear. And that's what it comes down to. The second most important aspect is going to be sound. Which one of these produces the best sound? Here's where the Soundpeats, they just blow everything out of the water. These ones produce the best sound you can think of. They are so clear. Sound is completely unobstructed. There's no vibration whatsoever, which you can feel in these ones. If you pump up the volume, you feel the vibration here on your ears. These ones, you will never feel that vibration and the sound will be pure. It's 5 stars, you guys. They're really good. Now we're going to talk about another very important aspect of both, and that is the Bluetooth connectivity to the phone. I'm actually filming on my phone, that's why I'm signaling my phone. Which one of these actually connects faster to your phone? I have a Samsung, so it's a Droid. I can't speak for iPhones, might be different, but in that regard, again, the Soundpeats just blow everything out of the water. I'm using the same analogy, so sorry guys. But these connect much faster. There's a prompt that tells you turn it on, connected, and they just connect really, really quickly. Whereas this, it takes a longer while to have your phone connect to them. Now again, my experience is only with a Droid. So if you have an iPhone and you have experienced something different, let me know in the comments below. But again, to me, these connect to the phone. It takes a longer while than these ones. These ones connect so well to your phone that sometimes if you are in the range, they will just go ahead and connect. That's how good they are. And I have both of them paired because for this experiment, I was going back and forth between using these and using these. So it could have been that the Shokz would connect to my phone, but it was not that. They would always connect to the Soundpeats. So again, for what it's worth, these win in that category. And now the final category is the category of controls. So the aftershokz have these tiny controls. So it's, you can pump up the volume, minimize the volume, and turn it on and off. And here the equivalent is here. It's on a much bigger sort of interface, hardware, just bigger. However, in this instance, I have to say it's much easier to maneuver this while on your actual ear. It's much, much easier than maneuvering this one. I don't know why. I think it's because of where they are located. They're both in your right ear. So this is for people who are rightish. They're not leftish. I'm a rightish. So it works for me. For people who are leftish, that might be a little bit more complicated. But yeah, it's just these being smaller, it's easier to use than these ones being bigger. And I don't know why that is, guys, but just the usability of these controls is just much easier and quicker and just more intuitive than this. I always find myself like going back and forth and turning up when I should be turning down, and turning down when I should be turning up, and turning off when I should be turning on. Yeah, it's a lot more, it's just not as user intuitive. So in terms of affordability, these ones are a little cheaper. The Soundpeats are a little cheaper than the Shokz. It all comes down to really user experience. How you feel about your headphones, and do you really want to have a clear sound or not when you're listening to music? In my opinion, if I had to buy any of these two, I would go for the Soundpeats, because even though they're bigger, they're less comfortable on your ear, the sound is like breathtaking. It's really, really crystal clear sound when you're listening to music through this. And when you listen to your music with your Shokz, it's just not, it's more like muffled, and yeah, it's just different. So for that reason and that reason alone, headphones are to listen to music or to listen to a podcast, I would choose these. But honestly, these are really good headphones as well. So I'll have links below to both of them. They're not affiliate links, so you can go and pick whichever one you'd like. If you want to be more like hiding your headphones, these might be the right choice for you. If you care about the sound, these might be the right choice for you. And this was it. I have a lot of fun doing this battle of views. I have a few of them, so you can click here and watch my battle of electrolytes, and you can click here to watch the battle of gels. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up and subscribe for more on my face. Run fearlessly, guys. Bing!